Okay. So in the last session, we have created a basic smart form, right? Where we displayed some data
Yes,
and
sir.
called the smart form in the driver program using SSF function module name FM. The reason behind that function module is so when we create a smart form in development system, it will automatically generate one function module name according to the existing serial available for that function module generation. So when we transported the smart form to test system using a transport request, right? So there also it will generate one function module, but as per the available serial number available in test system. So the function module name will be different because these are auto generated function modules, right? If you are assigning the name, you can provide same name, right? But they
Sure.
are system generated function modules. How the system will generate this?
Secret.
Available on the next serial number, right?
Yes, sir.
It will generate function modules in such a way, right? Whatever the serial number available in that particular system, it will generate function module, depends on that, right? Use that serial number, right? So in development, it might have different serials, and in test system, it might have different serial number availability. And in production also, it might have different serial number availability, so that it will generate different names in these three landscapes, right? So for that reason, we're not going to call the smart forms function module directly in the driver program, right? We
Yes,
use
sir.
SSF function module name.
This is search
We
module.
call the first to read the function module of smart form available for that function module, and then we call that function module in the driver program. In form painter, you guys have observed like how to print address window, logo, and header data, like using single record like work area like structures, right? You can also use variables, work areas, or internal tables to print the data. But to print the internal table data, what is the suitable object? Table, right?
Name. Oh, yes, sir.
Because we will be having multiple records so that we can display that in the tabular format, right? Now, okay, we haven't created any elements in main window. So we created header text, address, and logo. So what are we using in header text?
Customer name.
Close the form. Okay, we are printing some data here like customer ID, customer name.
Name. Yes, sir.
So the dynamic values, whatever the values should be dynamically populate from the driver program, dynamically display. We have to enclose them with this and symbol,
Yes.
right? And you have to insert these symbols using this. Where is it? This one, insert field option,
Plus.
right? Don't
Sir.
normally type here. If it is a dynamic value, use this insert field option to display the dynamic values. Okay, these can be
Yes, sir.
importing parameter or global data declarations, right? Clear?
Sir.
Everyone able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Since it's a single record, because it's a header data, we have used this text, right?
Yes.
So if it is tabular data, we
There
had
is
used
table.
table,
Table.
right?
Yes, sir.
change. It is not working. Okay. So if you let me show you one more thing to text editor. We have system variables. Are we not in change mode? Change. To print default date, default page number, we have system variables. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So all these system variables in SAP ABAP, what is the starting name for system variables?
SFI
SFI
hyphen.
hyphen, right? So here we have
Yes,
SFSY. Okay.
smartphones.
SFSY hyphen date. Okay. This is one. If you want time, okay. Like that we have page, we have a system variable for page number. We have a system variable for jobs, window names. For everything we have a separate page system variable. Okay. For now we'll use these two. Uh, Field name not allowed. What it is? Okay. Like this you can
Yes, sir.
use system variables. Now let me activate. Let's test this form. Print preview. Where is the date? Did I activate this or not? So date is not displaying, right? So you may need to adjust this window size. Let me try this. Window size is not enough. That's why
Yes,
that
sir.
additional data is not displayed. This is also very important. Okay. When you are placing the
Okay,
data,
sir.
right, in the secondary windows, particularly in secondary windows, you have to check the height and width of the window. Whatever the data you are placing may not fit into that window, and you can't see that data in the smart form. If it is a main window, it will automatically expand, right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here I'll show you conditions, how to add conditions. For example, let's go by logo. I'm creating one more logo graphic in the same window, logo window only. Okay. So this is one logo and this is another logo. Let's close the form for now. Logo 2. Now what is my requirement? If customer is A, I want to display one logo. If customer is B, I want to display separate logo automatically.
Yes, sir.
For that, what we need to do? You can also add condition in the window level, create a new window and add the condition here. Otherwise, in the logo level also you can add. First, let's select the logo, execute. Let's select some image. Yeah, save it. Condition. In which condition? What is our importing parameter? LSKNA1. And what condition we use? KNA1 hyphen Kunar equal to some thousand, or let's take some customer 10. Okay. If customer number is 10, logo 2 will be displayed.
Display.
For logo 1, customer number is 16, second logo will be displayed.
Display. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Let's test that. Execute the program, print preview. What? It's not at all displaying any logos. Number 10. Maybe we might missed some leading zeros. Go to the table. Ten is not available. 16 is available. Let's check this in XC16 format, not in grid display. Yeah, there is no leading zeros. Let's try 16. Customer ID 10 is not available. Let me try with 11. I'll pass here itself. 11. Execute. Leading zeros are not the issue. What I am missing? Let me check. Let me open again.
Sir, logo size window adjusted.
That should not be the issue because
Okay,
the
sir.
logo is, if you check the form, logo window is correct only. No need of it to adjust it.
Okay, sir.
Let me try removing it and check. I'm not using any condition. So now it is displaying. Let's check why it is not displaying for the condition. I'm sure something wrong with the value what we are passing. What is the length of Kunar? Char 10. Okay, then we don't have an issue here. Let's try country. IN and DE. What? Land 1 is there, right? We have taken, oh sorry,
Yes, sir.
land 1 is there. KNA1. Now let's try different customers with different countries. 16 is DE and 11 is IN. Or let's try passing here. IN. For 16, this logo is displaying. 11. For 11, different logo is displaying, right? Depends on the
Sir,
data. You can display values by using conditions. For Kunar, it seems we are missing some space or some leading zeros. That's why it's not displaying, right?
okay, sir.
So you can add conditions to any element or any window. Okay. If you want to display the complete window by using a condition, so you can add the condition in the window level. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It seems the server is slow. So what is our next step? We'll display some sales orders created for that customer. Okay, in the tabular format, right?
Okay, sir.
In
Yes,
which
sir.
window,
Main window.
Main window.
right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What do we need first? First, we need to create the importing parameter, right? To get that sales order data into SmartForm. Go to Form interface. Let's create a structure with required fields. Instead of selecting everything, we'll select only required
Please
fields.
required fields.
For that,
Yes,
what we
sir.
need?
Structure.
A structure is required.
Structure.
It is very similar to the function module. Where we create the structure. Tell me the navigation to create the structure.
Data type.
Data name.
Data type. We have to click on the structure radio button.
Demo. Sales demo.
Okay, I'm using some naming convention. Create it, select the structure,
Structure.
and what?
Create.
Underscore is not permitted. The second
Second or
quote
third
is
page.
okay, no issue. Create structure,
Structure. Description.
sales order number. What is the data element?
VLN underscore VA.
You
Postner.
have VA. Yeah,
Partner. Make ATX.
then let me go to the table. Let me check some records and take the proper fields for quantity. Just take Z ZMENG and mains. ZMENG is for quantity and mains is for
ZEM.
unit of measurement. Okay, or you can also take this as a unit. Okay, anything is fine.
Yes.
Base unit, it is target unit. Let's take base unit only, not the target unit, which is related to this unit of measurement.
Sir, mains is the base unit of measure, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm not taking target quantity, right? We are taking, so
Okay,
that
sir.
I'm taking target unit of measure only.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll take a price. Where is the price? Mm. NETPR and
Um,
Can we
Unit you can also check here in currency and quantity fields. VBAP WAERK.
yeah, okay.
That is the reference unit, right?
Yes, sir.
That should be
sir?
somewhere here in the same table.
And
This is the reference unit for currency key. Okay.
sir,
What is required here when we maintain currency
request
and quantity fields?
is it?
What did it say? Reference should be provided, right? For
Sir.
NETPR and quantity. Reference key should be provided
Provided.
in currency and quantity fields. Here they are enabled, right? So you can
Yes, sir.
pass any
E
table reference or master table reference. What is the master tables for currency key? Sorry, quantity. Go to the reference field. Maybe go to this field, or let me go to the data element. This one, right? Unit
sir.
mains and go to value table. What is this?
T
T006.
double 6.
T006 is the master tables for unit of measurements
Unit of measurement.
for
Yes, sir.
weight, quantity, right? So
Yes,
here you
sir.
can take this field T006 hyphen MSCHI. You can take that, or you can directly take the source table reference VBAP, this one, right? Here also,
VVAP.
okay.
Sir.
Enhancement
Management.
category.
Next us.
Extras.
Yes, sir.
So what is the enhancement options in future? I'm saying
Yes,
can
sir.
be
Only
enhanced with
enhance
any
deep.
without any restrictions.
Yes, sir.
So my structure is activated. What is next? Is it do we need to pass a tabular data or a single record? Sales data. For one customer, how many records you can find? Is it only single sales order or multiple?
Multiple small orders.
Multiple.
One or more, you don't know.
Yes, sir.
So in that case, what is the data object suitable?
Internal table.
Internal table. To define internal table like structure, what you need to do? One way of doing this is here. Define that in tables, right?
Okay,
Like this,
sir.
IT underscore sales, like the structure name, right?
Okay, sir.
Then it will act as a internal
Internal
table like
table.
structure. Other way is recommended way,
Table.
create a table type
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Tray
like this IT
T
underscore.
underscore create. Already table T. Yes, sir.
Provide a
Inline we
line
have
type
to
as
provide.
structure name.
Yes, sir.
Activate the table type, and all of them you should save in the same transport request, and you should assign
Yes, sir.
the same package. Okay, so your table type is ready. Now go to the smart form and define that parameter and import IT sales type, table type.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can also define that in global declarations, but if you define that in global declarations, you should select the data by using some select statements here in the code installation section. You
Initialization.
cannot pass it from the driver program, right?
Yes, sir. And types also, in types we can define, no, sir.
Yes, type structures you can define.
Structural. Yes,
Okay, sir.
So all these things, right, like global, whatever the available in global declaration, global definitions. So whatever the data or whatever the logic, if you want to handle inside the smart form, not in the driver program, then we can make use of this. Okay.
okay, sir.
Okay,
You
sir.
can write the code here, select statements and everything here, but it is not recommended to use business logic in smart forms. Okay. You have to
Okay,
keep
sir.
all the
Okay.
business logic in driver program only.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we need to display data in tabular format, right? We have a work area, we have a table type. So we defined a table type, but to display in the table format, right? We need to loop the data, right? Usually we do that in program, right? We loop the data, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
We
sir.
can also define one work area to loop that data in global declarations. Okay. Provide the structure name for the
Type
table display.
spellings. In typing, type spell mistakes.
Okay. Yeah. Now go to the main window.
Sir, type, sir.
Sir,
TYP.
Spelling.
Type.
table. Footers. Wait.
So the actual values where we display in main area, we display the actual values. In header, the header text, headings, table headings for each column will be configured in header
Getting
area.
header.
The actual values displayed in the main area. Any footer text, if we need to display, we use that in footer. Okay. So when we created the table, if you observe this, a default width is allocated, table width, right? So how many fields we have? We have around 5 6 fields, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So depend
Eight
on those
fields.
fields, we can increase or decrease the width. Now
Okay, sir.
click on the details. So what is the total table width?
17.50
17.50
centimeters.
IG.
centimeters. Now we need to divide this for each column, this total width for each column. Okay.
Yes,
So what are the fields we have? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fields we have. That doesn't mean that we need to display all 8 fields, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm, for first column, I'll allocate 4 centimeters since it's a header. For second one, I'll allocate 3 POSNR. For materials, I'll allocate 4. For text, I'll allocate 4. What is the total? 4, 4, 8. 8, 4, 12,
50
12, uh, 15. We have 2 more, 2, but we
0.50.
can accommodate only 5 columns, right?
5. Yes, sir.
So let me reduce to 3, 3, 2. We have 3 more centimeters.
Yes, sir.
A 6 column, I'll allocate 3. Okay,
2.50.
3.50 maybe. Okay, 17, right?
Yes, sir.
17 or 18? 3 to 5, 3, 8, 8, 4, 12, 12 to 14, 14, yeah, this is 17, right? So if you want to change the line type name, you can change it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you can also change the table names. So we have divided the columns, the number of columns we divided, right?
Yes, sir.
And we allocated the width. And we need the table should be in box some layout, right? In the some table layout, right? For that we can select the layout. Where is this? Yes, this one. So if you want, you can add more details to it, like borders and shadings can be selected. Go to table painter. Yes, so I've selected this boxed format. You can also apply some color shadings and boxes here. Okay,
Yes.
now go to data. What is our importing parameter? IT or LT? IT sales.
50 cents.
Into LS or W.
LS.
Yes, yes.
So if you want to restrict only few rows, you can provide the count from first row to 100 rows, or you can also add where condition, right? LS underscore sales hyphen Matner equal to some specific material. You can also provide conditions like that, so that only those records will be displayed in the table. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we need to design the header. For that, right click on the header, create. Sorry, where is it? Yeah, here. 1 second. In which view I am in? Go to table. Sorry, not this header. We need to go to table header. Right click on the table header, create table line. This is to design table
Header
header.
also. Okay.
Select the line type, whatever we created. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now right click on each column, create text. Go to the text. What is the name of this?
So header.
S2 number. Next one, create text. Item.
Material text. Description. Quantity.
Similarly, create table line for main area also. Select the table line. So 6 rows are created for main area also. Now what you need to do? Create text. Go to the text. Here what data we need to give?
Less.
At the rate symbol.
Hyphen VBL. Single symbol. Postler. MAKDX.
We have one more. NETPR. That's it. So created the text. Now activate the table. Now activate the table. I'll just copy these fields to write the logic in the driver program. Change it. If that customer is available, then select AK, BLN, comma.
VBAP personal.
Kindly, can we record the session?
Not trying VBAP.
So I'm joining VBAP.
Not good.
When we use inner join and when we use outer join, left outer join.
When we have common fields in both tables, we'll use inner joins.
Okay. We don't
We
have
have
common fields.
when we
We
want
use
all the records from the left side table and only the common records from
from our right side.
right side table, then we use left outers. Left outers.
Like that, and that also.
When the data is optional from any table, then we use outer join. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let me call the function module again. So when data is mandatory from both tables, then which table which join we need to use? Inner join. And when the data is optional, then we can use
Outer join.
Okay, so I've just called the function module again because we did some changes in the interface, right? Smart form interface. I'm deleting the previous call. Oh, okay, what is missing here? Can you tell me?
Maybe extra and
Something wrong with the select statement.
huh?
Into
Table. Extra and is
okay. So when we use inner join, when data from VBAK, VBAP both are mandatory, then we use inner join. Let's say material text is not mandatory, right? So if we have data, display it, otherwise ignore it. Make the page blank. Then what type of join we can use?
outer join. Outer joins.
Outer join.
Left out.
So if we use inner join, what will happen, right? For example, if material text is not maintained in the MAKT, but sales order data is available in VBAK and VBAP. When we use inner join, if data is not available in one single table, it's going to ignore the records from all the tables. Okay, it cannot select the record. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, program is completed, passing the data. Let's test this. For that we need some test data. Go to the table, sales table, VBAP, and let's find some records, VBAK for customer. Okay, we'll try to, okay, why, we'll try to find a customer with sales order, some sales orders data. Here is Kunar. Where is Kunar field?
Yeah.
This table.
Correct. Think this one, right? KUNMV.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
KUNNR.
Okay. Kunar is there at 49th position. Hmm. Looks like this customer is having some records. Oops. What happened? LT sales, LT sales. I know the issue. This is due to our inline declaration. Change the program and take the table type reference. Okay. Or the structure reference, whatever. Okay. So instead of using inline declaration, I'll be using hmm, actually there is an issue with function module. It is not able to recognize that inline declaration for the table. Let's try now. Print preview. What? So we have records here. We do have records here. 7. Print preview. Why the form is not displaying? Is it not active or what? It seems it is inactive. Let's try now. Print preview. What? ST22. Let me check, is there any short dumps? No. No system exceptions. Let me test here in the function module first. Some number 10, some material. That's it. Let me add one more 20. Test, test, go back, continue. Something wrong. The form is not triggering. Oh, how I missed these error messages. We have errors.
Warning messages.
Warning messages, right?
Morning.
No error messages. I am assuming the issue might be uh, due to reference parameters, currency and quantity fields. We haven't maintained the currency and quantity fields, right? For MENG, what is the reference? This one, quantity. Reference field is this, currency. Let's test. Okay, we may need to use like this. Okay, without data it is displaying. let me enter some data. One record is displaying. Now let's try with this company code. So it seems the issue is with that currency and quantity reference fields, right? So we did
Yes,
not
sir.
maintain the reference fields. That's why it did not display properly, right? And we have to adjust the width of the material text, it seems, right? We have to increase the size. It seems, see, one thing you have to keep in mind, we cannot print everything in the smart form, right? So you have to choose the required fields which should be on the printout. Okay, if we have 100 fields in the internal table, we cannot print everything, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you should work with your functional consultant, like you need to understand what are the required fields that should be on the table. Okay, and according to that you have to add the size, right? It seems there is no borders here, right? Borders are not displaying, table borders.
Sir, is it have the default width for all forms, sir?
Sorry, what is it?
Is that width, sir? Width
What is width?
17
Which
point.
Width? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Width? No, no, it's yeah, it will just show some default width. You can change it according to your requirement. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like I forgot to select the borders for the table. Select this, and choose your border. I'll select this. Okay, and activate. If you want to apply any color also, border colors, go back and execute again. Print preview. I missed something. Maybe I need to select a different border.
The
This one.
second one.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now data is in tabular format, right?
Yes.
If you want to
Yes,
print
sir.
something in the footer, create some footer text. Okay, clear?
Yes,
This
sir.
is how we print tabular data in the smart form. Tomorrow we'll see few more options in the smart form in the next session. Okay, but today try creating smart form with table.